So you are already an HAI, so why do you want to join engineering service?
There is a concept of effective width of flange used by the IAS code
Yes.
for analysis. Why we cannot take that?
Do you know what is supplementary cementitious materials?
Do you have any idea why should India be promoting the transportation by waterways?
May I please come in, sir? Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
sir.
Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Avantika.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From UP. Can you tell us about yourself?
Sir, my name is Avantika Rathore and I am from Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my schooling from my hometown and then I joined IIT Roorkee to pursue my BTech in Civil Engineering. After graduating in 2020, I joined NHAI as Deputy Manager and currently I am expecting a call from Military Engineering Services by the end of this month.
Okay. And so you are already an HAI, so why do you want to join engineering service?
Sir, yes, sir. There are some differences. For example, the promotional aspects are better in engineering services. Plus, there is more diversity and opportunity to work with various ministries while working in engineering services.
But you are not given choice to say skill development or even Survey of India. Okay. So also the MES, because you are expecting MES, that's why you are not given? Or?
Yes, sir. Sir, I've been allotted QSNC in military engineering services, so I have not opted for it this time.
And between these two, which one you will prefer?
So between which?
Between MES and NHAI?
So I'll prefer MES.
And between MES and engineering service?
So MES is one of the department in engineering services only.
Okay. So last year you qualified
Yes,
for
sir.
that? Okay. Because your face appears familiar. Okay. So tell us infrastructure project which is not constructed by NHAI.
So Central Vista project.
Okay.
So we have Saryu Canal Saryu Canal project, Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project. We have.
What is the key features of Kaleshwaram lift irrigation projects?
Sir, the project provides it is for the drought-prone region of Telangana.
That's okay. So what is the command area? What is its engineering features?
Sir, in that project, 16 water reservoirs have been created. I'm sorry, sir, I do not know the command area of the project.
Detail. Okay. Now, tell us very prominent like Visheshwariya, any woman engineers? I have not seen any woman engineers of fame. Okay. Can you recall anyone who has made good name?
So, we have Mrs. Sudha Murthy. She
was engineer, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Any woman biotechnologist?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay, right. Okay. What changed in last 15 years in UP in respect of civil engineering?
So various infrastructure projects have come up, like many expressways have turned up. Then we have defense corridors, and we are also working on rapid.
Defense corridor is from where to where?
So defense
Is it
corridors
what?
is across
What does it
the.
mean?
So defense corridor is like it's a road network which which in UP it is providing connectivity between Aligarh, Agra, Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi.
So why it is called defense corridor?
So it will help in the. It will give a boost to the indigenous manufacturing of defense equipments.
Where are those factories?
So I need to check the
You
factories.
need to check, okay. And National Waterways 1, where to where?
So it's from Varanasi to Kolkata.
It is from Varanasi to Kolkata or?
Yes, sir, it's from Varanasi to Kolkata. It is also known as Ganga Jal Marg.
Okay. I thought it was from Allahabad.
From?
From Allahabad? No?
Oh,
Just check. Okay.
Okay, Avantika.
yes.
So, can you please tell me what are flange beams?
Flanged beams. So these are the built-up beams.
You might have heard of T beams, L beams,
Oh, yes, sir.
flange beams. Those are flanges.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what are those beams? How they are constructed?
And so we have rolled T sections.
That is for the steel beams. I'm talking about normal RCC T beams.
Okay. Okay. So we have T beams and L beams.
So, what is the basics?
Okay.
When do we consider the
So-
beam can be made as a T beam or L beam, or when should we say it can be built as a normal rectangular beam?
So by choosing flange beams, because of the availability of greater area above the neutral axis, we can get a more area in the compression side. So
Okay.
that's why we go for flange beams.
Okay. So it should be always that the more area should be available above neutral axis. This is the main
So
condition.
in the compression side.
It should be always on the compression side.
So because concrete is good in compression, so that's why we go for.
So what is the issue if it is on the tension side?
So there is no use of giving more area on the tension side because concrete is weak in tension. So whether you provide rectangular or
Okay. So in case of bending moment is sagging, you will be having compression above the neutral axis.
Yes, sir.
So you can provide the slab over there.
Yes,
What about the hogging bending moment? In that case, how we can make a T beam?
so we can go for the projection of the T upwards, like above the roof.
Okay, inverted you can say.
Yes.
Inverted, correct. There is a concept of effective width of flange used by the IAS code
Yes.
for analysis. Why? Why we cannot take the actual width?
So because the variation of the compressive stress is not uniform throughout the width, so we go for effective width upon which we assume a constant or uniform compressive stress.
And what particular factors will it depend?
So it depends upon the depth of the width of the web, and then span between the supports.
Supports. In every case, for example, if it is a continuously supported, then
So then effective span.
effective sir.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. You might have heard of cutoff points regarding the curtailment of reinforcements.
Yes, sir.
So there is one thing called as theoretical cutoff point and the actual cutoff point. Okay, theory suggests some cutoff point, but actually we do it at a faraway distance. So what is the reason behind this? Why cannot we curtail at the theoretical cutoff point only?
So may I guess?
Okay.
So maybe the development of the bond stress begins from a distance, or like it becomes uniform after a certain distance. So that's why we cut.
You're partially correct. Okay, fine. Tell me the design steps for RCC long column.
Sir, in RCC long column, we need to consider the additional moments and the axial loads, and so we consider these moments and the loads, and then like we design the short columns, we can design them.
So basically, will you be using interaction curve?
Yes, sir.
What is interaction curve?
Sir, it gives the relationship between the axial load carrying capacity and the bending moment carrying capacity, depending upon the various percentage of tensile reinforcement.
Fine. What do you mean by geosynthetics?
Sir, geosynthetics are like they are available in various types like geotextiles, geonets, geogrids. These are basically used for various functions which involve reinforcement, drainage, or strengthening purposes.
All right.
Avantika,
Yes, sir.
can you define the characteristic strength of concrete? What do you mean by characteristic strength of concrete?
So it is defined as that strength below which not more than 5% of the samples will fail.
So what is the reliability of this strength?
So 95%.
95%, okay. Do you know what is design mix concrete?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So up to M20 we go for the ordinary mix, but above that we go for design mix. For that we have to follow the procedure given in IAS 10262.
So what is the basic concept of design mix of concrete?
So we calculate the various proportions of the ingredients of the concrete based upon the absolute volume principle.
What is the governing law that dictates design mix of concrete?
So I'm not able to.
Do you know what is water cement ratio law?
Abraham's law.
Abraham's law, can you state?
So it gives an inverse relationship between the water cement ratio and the strength of the concrete. Like more the water cement ratio, and lesser we'll get the compressive strength of the concrete.
Okay. Can you differentiate between high strength concrete and high performance concrete, Avantika?
So as the name suggests, high strength concrete is basically focuses only upon the strength of the concrete, whereas high performance concrete has better, apart from strength, it has better durability, better workability.
Do you know what is supplementary cementitious materials?
So we use admixtures like pozzolanas.
What are pozzolanas?
So these are the substances which have binder properties when they are used with binder like cement.
Okay. You tell me what are the different methods of structural analysis?
So we have force method of analysis and displacement method of analysis. And then in force method of analysis, we have three-moment equation and
Moment distribution
unit load
method.
method.
Moment distribution method is which method of analysis?
So displacement method.
Displacement method of analysis. Okay. You tell me, there is a principle called Mueller-Breslau principle. Do you know, can you state what is Mueller-Breslau principle?
Yes, sir. So this principle is used to draw influence line diagrams. So it states that if we remove the restraint and give a unit displacement in the direction of the restraint, then the displacement profile we get gives us the qualitative influence line diagram of that stress function.
Can we draw both for determinate and indeterminate structures? ILD can be drawn both for both the structures?
Yes, sir, we can draw for both, but Muller-Braslow principle is used for the determinate structures.
Okay, can you tell me what is difference between well-graded sand and highly compressible clay? What is the basic difference between these two types of soils?
So the proportion of fines,
How can we decide whether it is a well-graded or poorly graded?
like sir, the size difference.
Any,
Like for the,
any factors? What is CPM?
so it's construction planning and management.
What is PERT?
So CPM is critical path method and PERT is program evaluation and review technique.
Recently, Chandrayaan has been launched. It will come under CPM or PERT?
So PERT.
Why?
So because it's a research and development.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Avantika, you
Yes,
are with NHAI.
Yes.
Right. So which project are you associated with? Which part of the NHAI's work?
Sir, I'm currently posted in Delhi division.
Okay.
I have not been allocated any project. My work.
Even after 1 year?
Yes, sir.
You've been working for more than a year now?
Yes, sir.
Almost a year.
Yes, sir. So after the orientation, I joined Delhi division in January.
Okay.
So currently, I am assisting my senior manager in doing the work. So there are various works which I work upon, like reporting of the VIP references, and then dealing with the extension of time or extension of time issues, and these.
See, recently CAG had flagged a report saying that the cost of construction of, I think, Dwarka Expressway, it's gone way beyond the permissible limits. Do you have some idea about it?
Yes, sir.
What exactly is the cause of this difference? Is there a lack of understanding on the part of the CAG or what?
Yes, sir. Sir, what you said, actually the original, like as per the committee, the approved cost was, as per CAG, it says that it was 18 crore per kilometer, but currently it has
Ultimately
risen up
crossed
to
200 crores. Yeah.
Yes. So actually, when we go for the elevated structure, we have gone for the elevated structure on the Dwarka Expressway, and when we go for that, the cost increases by 10 times.
Okay. So you mean to say that the original cost estimates were not based on the elevated
Yes, sir. So they are
Okay.
considering only the ad grade construction, but
Okay.
we have
So that
elevated
means
structure.
there is a basic difference in terms of the terms of reference itself, which
Yes.
is the cause of this difference. Okay, right, good. Sometime back we were talking about waterways and maybe something related with Sagarmala project and all. Do you have any idea why should India be promoting the transportation by waterways? Or in other words, if you have some idea about the relative costs involved, cost of transportation, not the cost of construction, but cost of transportation of goods using road, rail, waterways, and of course in case of liquid products, pipelines. Do you have some idea about the comparatives?
So water transport is the cheapest transport, so that's why India wants to.
Cheapest is fine, but how much cheaper?
So if I give a estimate like by air, it is 18 rupees per kilometer per
Air
metric
is out of question. Air is out of question.
So by road it is 3.6 rupees per kilometer per metric ton.
3.6.
Yes.
Okay.
And railway 1.2 rupees per kilometer per metric ton. And by water it comes down to rupee 1.
But this 3.6 figure, where is it? On what is the basis of this figure? Is it documented somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Because different sources specify different figures. So if 3.6 is the figure that you are giving, what is the source?
Sir, I need to verify the
Okay,
source.
no problems. You are actively participating in various athletics events,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, in the recent years, Indian athletes also have been making a mark. So, can you name a few of them who have excelled in the international arena?
So we have Neeraj Chopra.
Other than that,
So we have Hima Das.
okay. Mm-hmm.
So we have Sri Shankar Murali.
In which
So long jump.
long jump? Okay. At which arena? International or
Yes,
Asian?
sir.
Or
So he won a medal in Tokyo Olympics.
Tokyo
Bronze medal.
Olympics. Okay, bronze medal. Right. Any other?
So we have Abdullah Al-Bukar in long jump only.
Okay. What is the reason why Indian athletes are not able to rise to the required standards? In your view, what should be done to make them reach the world-class standards?
So first of all, I believe there is lack of funds.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are lack of training institutes.
Okay.
Then, sir, there is behavioral change in the society also. Like we focus more on the studies and rather than promoting sports.
But we do have cricketers who have such a fan following. So if handful of cricketers can have a fan following, why can't something similar be emulated by sportsmen from other disciplines?
So the promotion which cricket gets is immense as compared to the other sports.
Okay, in that case, what is the cause of cricket getting such attention? The root cause. Just think logically.
So time bound, like
Okay, no problems.
Okay, Avantika, I think we will close your interview. We'll call you for the feedback.
okay.
Right? Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Avantika, before I give feedback, you tell us where do you think you made mistake or
So I need to brush up my
you need to brush up. And because of that, I think a bit of confidence
Yes, sir.
was low. No?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you are good, very good. Okay, you have already qualified and you already have an HAI in
Already
your hand,
working.
already working. So the questions would be more on technical dimensions of related to your field, okay, and your experience, okay. Secondly, major programs of both the national level and your UP, okay. Rest is okay. I think you are quite good. Today we are giving you 125. This is basically to encourage you, but you are a material which can easily bring 135. So you have to work for that. I think your interview is on 14th. So you have about 8 days. Okay? Right. Okay. Take care.
Avantika, you were good, but not exceptionally good. We had a lot of expectation from you. You have all the elements, well trained and everything. But technicals, there was slight hesitation in the answers. Like you were guessing a lot. So we don't expect that. उसको clear देखिए.
I have one question. How much marks you had got in UPSC?
So
Actual
130.
130. Okay.
That's
So you
your
can
right.
get 130, 135. Sir has already told you. But you have to refurbish the IRC codal provisions because you are working in road sectors. So you must be quite proficient in highway engineering, right?
Yes.
So refurbish all and project management related to highway infrastructures. I think that will improve your performance in interview. Okay.
And how could you make blunder about CPM? Okay. Anyway.
After you.
So actually I just
No, never.
revised.
I mean, this is just to say that such mistake
Because
should
that
not
mistake
be,
is
such
sir.
mistake should
Yes,
not
sir.
be.
Yes, sir.
Is it not?
Okay.
There is also a possibility that you are not asked any question related to roads.
NHAI.
Because you are there, at least on paper, it seems that you have been with them for nearly.
So water resources you be ready.
Water resources, other infrastructure projects, advancements in civil construction technologies.
Yeah.
That could become the focus of your interview.
Okay. All the best.
All the best. But you can easily cross 135.
Okay.
So that cricket question.
Hmm?
So that cricket question.
Simple answer. It is
you
the
ask-
handiwork of the advertising agencies. It is for their benefit.
It's
that
basically
they are promoting.
promotion and support,
Promotion and
financial
support
support,
from
as
the-
you rightly said. Finance, management, okay, and promotion.
Strong
All
PR
the
team,
best.
PR team behind them.
See, they are only doing it for their benefit. They don't have any interest of the cricketers at heart.
Okay.
They earn more revenue by
Same
Getting more
difference.
eyeballs.
Same difference between theatre and cinema.
Cinema.
exactly.
Theatre you have more, better talented actors.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
sir.